Alright, welcome to an unboxing, something I just got in the mail actually today. um, Compass Games, so I'm pretty good idea what I think it is, but just thought I'd put up the box here at first. Compass Games loves to send stuff to you, but not tell you it's coming until you actually arrives on your doorstep, which is it's good and bad. But yeah, this was on my doorstep today, so I'm going to open it up, and I'm expecting it's a I don't know what they call it. I think I did a Kickstarter for this, and it's something else, so you can probably guess what it is. But let me go ahead and open this box, and you don't have to watch me cut up myself with this knife here. All right, the box is cut open, I think. Well, maybe not. Always one piece left behind. There we go. That should do it. Hopefully they don't have those bubble things. I hate those. Well, looks like it's all paper. Well, maybe. Nope, they got the bubble stuff. And right off the bat, we see, yes, it is the Finnish Expansion to Russia Besieged from Compass Games, Deluxe Edition. Guess what? I didn't have Russia Besieged to start with, so wow, this is a full-size box. So I went ahead and got Russia Besieged here. So there we go. I've got the entire Russian front now, different type here, Russia Besieged. So let's go ahead and get these out, and we'll take a look at what's inside. All right, got the shrink wrap off, got most of the glare, although I still got some. It's glossy here. So the first thing we got is the base game, Russia Besieged Deluxe Edition. And we do see there's an example of the map. We see the counters here. I think these are 5/8 inch. Yeah. June 22nd, 4 million forces opposed to Bosch. Lets you recreate the entire campaign from 1941 to 1945, core army level. Double impulse movement, sounds like Russian campaign. It's a classic hex-based war game, allows you to take control, so it's kind of a competitor with Russian campaign, and we've seen reprints of those also. Decade of tournament play, so the rules are pretty solid. Deluxe Edition incorporates expansion kit counters and scenarios that have been play tested, so that's nice. More than beyond the base game, it's got expansion scenarios range from 2 hours to a full-blown campaign game that can be played over several days. And what if variants? Interesting. Complexity is a little bit high. Playing pieces 528, playing map 35 by 47. Solitaire rating. Oh, whoa, almost to the end here. That's a good sign. Has a game map, one rule book, playbook. Game turn track, order battle play, cards, scenario lines, and I'm pretty sure I'll check. There's a vassal mod for this. This one I read on BGG. They're working on the expansion on it. So they said by the end of the year, beginning of next year, which ironically isn't too far away. It's already November. All right, here we go. The main event, Finnish Expansion Kit. Allows owners of Russian Besieged to explore the possibilities of fighting in northern Finland. Main game map goes from Murmansk to the Barents Sea. Special rules included allow for Army of Norway to join the battle. Wow. In an attempt to block the all-important port of Murmansk. Expansion map covers territory from Archangel, Leningrad. Sorry, it's only when I do these that I start coughing. I just don't know why that is. Completes the area of operations all the way, all of Finland bordered by Norway and Sweden. In the expansion kit, historical commentary, continuation war, Finland's historic one. 64-page player's guide that analyzes a sample first turn, covering strategy, methods of attack, as well as best methods of technique for deep penetrations. Also 264 new counters, a new Kursk historical scenario, play 8 cards, new order battle cards, advanced rules, designed to bring you the ultimate experience in an Army Corps level simulation of the East Front. 22-inch by 18-inch expansion map, expansion rules book with historical commentary, play 8 cards, 264 5/8-inch counters, so they match the base deluxe edition, 2 Kursk historical setup order battles, updated main game order of battle cards, okay, And bonus, a 64-page first turn analysis player's guide. Yeah, they mentioned that. 64-page first turn. Okay, that probably explains why we've got complexity up here on the high side of 5. So looks good, and it looks like we got a partial picture of the map here. Here's the Kursk historical study, first turn analysis, Finnish expansion, counters, play aids. All right, so let's go ahead and let's at least I'm going to start with the Finnish expansion kit. Take a look at that because that's the new item. This has been around for a little while, so we'll take a look at the Finnish expansion first. That's the new item. All right, designed by Art Lupinek. Let's open her up. Yeah, it's a full-size game box. It's not like an expansion game box, so must be a lot in the box. If I can get the box open. Don't worry, I'm getting there. All right, I've successfully removed the box. Let's take a look at what's in here. Let's see. Wow, updated new access replacement schedule. This looks like updates to the base game, so that's good. That's nice. So they use this as an opportunity to get their errata in here. And we give the turns. This is access replacement points, it must be. 41, 44, yeah, it does go through September. 44, 45, no replacements. Wow. Other than what's stated on the German Order battle card. Okay, let's see what's on the flip side. Nothing. So that's good. I'll put that aside. And here we go with the map. Interesting, it's got the L2 logo on it. That was a previous version who was doing this. Let's go ahead and do a survey of the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, the map isn't your standard paper. There's something to it. Okay, we got our usual Ziploc bags. Put those aside. Let's see what this is. Rules clarifications. Well, these are important. Finding out with battles in the East. Player's guide is recommended. Revised CRT Blitzkrieg cards. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Here's our, well, I don't know. Is this the only map they have? I think this is it. For a map point of view, let's take a look. And we flip it. Yep, and that's the right thing. And you can see it is very colorful. And here's down here, you can't see it, sorry, it is Leningrad. And there's Archangel, and there's Murmansk. So those are the big ones here. So it's not a big map per se, but when you add it to what's in the other one, it could become pretty big. It looks like we got most of Finland. And then we do have Norway and a bit of Sweden down here. Narvik. Orientation feels a little weird. Large hex sides. So yeah, we do have Sweden and Norway, Narvik. Okay, so this is the edge of Sweden along here. I mean the edge of Norway. Then we got Sweden. So we got an interesting chunk of Sweden, not all of it. There's stuff down below this. So. And again, big hexes, pretty colorful. Paper, that's good reinforced paper. So, solid map. And then we've got Player's Guide, first turn. Analysis. Let's see, I don't know if this is a new item. Well, since it's got L2 on it, put this off to the side. First turn analysis. I guess that's the critical one to get across, and it's 63. Sector by sector, how to conduct the attack or salvage a defense. Okay, so it recovers a Russian. Best of your ability. Published under licensing agreement with Compass Games. Came out in 2021. So apparently this has already been out there. I wonder if this is the full player's guide that they sell. I'll look. Advanced Rules Index. Airlift supply. Rating. Okay. Okay, so it's just an advanced rule message from the designer. Then we got all the different areas. Recap for first turn, second turn. Okay, so it's more than one turn if I'm reading this right. And then they go, there's our designer right there. I wonder if that counter really is in the game here. Why so many advanced rules? Oh, so this is chock full of advanced rules. New section, new advanced rules, many of which add historical flair. Created a random rules generator. That's a new one. Let's see what we got here. Complete first turn of the game. Towards a German. Yeah, the guy is broken up into military districts. Try some game mechanics. Advanced rules. Okay. And then here we go. We start here. And this looks like, I don't know. I'll have to look at the other map, but is this part of the Finnish expansion, or this is saying a strategy here, brief history. End of September 1941 turn goal. Yeah, Helsinki, got some serious units here, opposite Leningrad, and then further up. And then they do give the DRMs and the roll results. Well, this is like the old days when they really analyzed a classic game here. Example 2, attacking approaches to Leningrad here. Then we got the Baltic. Yeah, Soviet infantry armies and mechanized corps. Army Group North. They recommend to attack there. Pretty good. Army Group. Yeah, the numbers. Army Group Center. And let's see. Group North, more Army Group North here. Army Group Center. Attacks. Wow. And then we've got Army Group South. And Army Group Romania, Odessa, Serbia, I would imagine, Lvov, etc. Okay. And then started the second impulse. That's what they're doing here. Second impulse. Outside of Riga. 56 Panzer Corps. So the German armor is a corps. German infantry is also corps-sized. Okay. Except for the miners, I would imagine. Now we're getting into Zox. Oh, here they are all the way up, coming up on Minsk. I don't see much pocketing going on here, but okay. I think I'd play through this once on my own and then read what they do different. And Army Group, yeah, this is a tough one. Not much armor, not much mech here, and rivers, tough terrain. This was slow in real life. And second impulse back in Finland. And now we've got Russia looking at their situation. Nice. Oh, nice big picture ones. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Final analysis of the entire first turn. Okay, that takes us to page 31. Russia Besieged game mechanics, killer stack study. Okay. More of these. Russian stacks, 1941-42. Russian stacks to 43. They're getting pretty powerful there. 44. Looks like 2 and 3. 3 corps for the Axis and 2 armies at least. Yeah, these are Guards tank army, so. And artillery. Some key map positional options. Wow, this is pretty exhaustive. How to defend Stalingrad, Kharkov, Stalino, Veliluki, Smolensk. Nice. Yeah, let's see. More Veliluki, how to defend that. Key to holding Moscow. Steppe losses revisited. Wow. Hope there's a PDF version of this. The results would be understanding supply. Nice, nice. Okay. And, they give a 1941 timeline here. And now advanced rules. Okay, and that's starting at page 47. Bomber extended range, Hans Rudel. Second involve rail movement, Siberian troops, initiative. Airlift, blah, 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 last stand. And we got their randomizer. That's interesting. Advanced rules chart favors German, basic and neutral favors Russian. Official new advanced rules. Here we go. 37, 38. Yeah, they had a problem with their transport trucks. Fluid zones of control. 40, the dictator. Okay, here's Hitler and Stalin, it looks like. That's interesting. That really adds chrome flavor. Enhanced blitzkrieg attack, Russian rivers and bridges, bomber advanced turn sequence. Axis abandoned North Africa early. And there's DAC with Rommel, South Africa Corps. Field marshals. Vasilios Timoshenko. Yep, field marshals here is Paulos. X. Lieb. Army Group North Marks. More shock of war. Yeah, Turkish entry as German ally. I wonder if there's Turkish units. Airlift supply. Stalingrad. 2-pointer supplies 2 corps for a total of 3. Fortification cities, siege. Here's the Russian Far Eastern. Because the Japanese didn't attack. Guards Cavalry Corps. Combined Arms DRM bonus. There you go. Strategic bombing. The Urals bomber. Wow. City control. German security forces. I think paired with partisans probably. And German security forces with examples. Strategic movement. And official errata. This is all of June 22nd, 2021. Well, that's a vaguely familiar date there, June 22nd. So I guess this has already come out. So this is pretty good. In-depth first turn analysis, learn the game, etc. So that looks pretty good. Nice reading. And we've also got the Kursk Historical Study variant. Again, there's L2 2021. I think L2 put all these out. Historical variant and rules. Finnish expansion contents. Okay. Okay. Adds a little more plain. The Citadel scenario. Kursk. Using captured oil. Oh yeah, oil. That was a big one for the Axis. It was all about the oil. Supposedly that's why they did fall Blau. Reforming surrendered units, breakthrough artillery corps, shock armies. Okay, tank army management breakdown box. I need to look at how big the the standard rules are, because this is adding a lot to it here. Tank army management breakdown. Alternative Luftwaffe counters. There's Hermann Göring. Playing with that division right now in my Battles in the East scenario from Decision Games. Here's your Panzers. Lend-Lease aid. Historical Lend-Lease. Minor allies. Anti-partisan units. I wonder what that compares to security units. And what have we got here? Boundaries of the Reichskommissariat and Transnistria on May 1st, 1943. I wonder what that's doing here. And more examples of play. Wow. Yep. Okay. Examples of play, official changes, summary, new updated counters. there a Kursk scenario in here? Official game changes. Okay, they updated the order of battle cards. I think those are in there. Official game and component changes. Good. So they use this as an opportunity. New main rules book, official rules changes. So this is the historical study. It doesn't look like a scenario, but we'll see. Got another book here. Finnish Expansion. Pretty thick. Published 2021, L2 again. This is a reprint. And then we've got our historical background. That's not a good place to park a plane. Mannerheim Line. Yep. Finland. Enter, not, yeah, the Winter War. I don't know if they cover that. Continuation War. Finnish Superb. Hey, okay. Got some other units, some more historical background, opening attacks, British Navy, summary, nice. Finnish expansion map, rules of play. Okay. Expansion map exclusive rules. Troop disposition, lakes, etc. Russian bombers, IL-2, Sturmovik. Looks like field marshals or Finnish generals. Army of Norway. Nice. Pictures. Arctic weather. And then bombers. Start turn 12. The weather roll is 2. Yeah, this looks like another example. More examples. And the continuation war historical scenario. Okay. Introduction to the Finnish and understand the heroic stand of Finnish people to take back from the Soviet Union land that was taken from them in the Winter War. So the Winter War and then the continuation war where they're trying to recapture. And it looks like you only play this on this map. That's a nice smaller size if you want to just take a shot, but you're going to have to know the rules. Reinforcements. Okay. Oil wells. Advanced rules again. Then we got some pictures. And we got the light snow movement allowance chart. Okay. And then we got German dictator directives. I saw this in the other book. I wonder how these compare here. Supplementary to the player's guide and more. So this must have come out after the player's guide. Last stand, combat rail, armor breakdown. Wow, there is a lot of advanced rules here. And designer setup was created to give you a solid setup option if you're new to the game. Okay. There you go. And designer's final thoughts. Designer's game. See how it's okay. Examples of play. More examples of play. Wow, okay. A lot of add-ons to this. Let's see what we got here. I think these are order of battle card, historical citadel scenario, probably the whole map. Yeah, Army Group A, Finland, Army Group South, Army Group North, Army Group Center. All right, so this is the order of battle card for Citadel. And this is for historic. Wait, what's the difference here? Historical Citadel. Do I have to do both sides? Historical Citadel. Well, you won't be putting the counters on this apparently, since I need to flip this to do this. So this gives you the whole setup on the front for Citadel, but the whole front. Let's see what the Russians look like. Russian Order of Battle card. Historical Citadel. Yep. And out of play, eliminated units. Okay. So that works. I mean, this one, once you've got all the units set up, you can just flip it. So that's Citadel. Got another Russian Order of Battle card. Here, let's look at this one. Another, okay, I'm getting confused here. Another Citadel, May, June, July, August. At start. Okay, the reinforcements. That's what these must be, reinforcements, yep. At start. Okay. Got to think about that. And okay, we saw these in the rules. This is your tank management breakdown box. How to get from the mechanized corps and the tank corps into actual tank armies. And the same. Russian cards breakdown. When you're using rules, these Citadel scenario. This is all Citadel. Okay. Z7 and Z8. Okay. So a whole set of order of battle cards for the Citadel scenario. And then we have the, I'm wondering if this is the updated Deluxe 3rd Edition Revised. Yeah. This is the updated order of battle card. Nothing on the back. That makes sense. This is the updated order of battle card. Reinforcements. Wow, look at all those tank armies. I mean, look at all those infantry armies just coming up. Yeah, and this is their at start. Notice you got mechanized corps. You don't have the tank armies. Okay, so that's the updated main game. And then we also have the updated German Army Group North, Center, South, and Romania. And then, wow, this is it. Reinforcements. There's January 45 way down here on the bottom. So this is all of their reinforcements. Not a lot, per se. Yep, nothing on the back. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, this thing's got a lot of stuff. How to read the chart. I guess this is another big example of play. Strategic movement chart. Okay. Clear how far they can move. Different weather types. We got the Russians here. Okay. And now we got the combat results table. Version 2. So this must be the whole game here. Simple. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay, blitzkrieg attack. One armor unit, and you gotta have 3 to 1 or better. This is feeling but more advanced than Russian campaign, and then here's a detailed combat results table. Exchange, battle rages, I think that's engaged, attacker retreats, attacker number of steps, attacker eliminated. Okay. And we got the weather table, D10. And the movement allowance table, a little more complex than Russian campaign, but similar. Okay. It looks like we got all the game charts from the original here. Optional German rail capacity chart, tournament play balance, weather DRM. Huh. Historical weather chart. Okay, that's good. September clear, October mud, November light mud, and December snow. Okay. Airlift success, security forces, sea movement table, Hans Ulrich Rudel. Okay. What else do we have? Still have more. Anybody? Yes. German Order of Battle, Finland Expansion, at start forces, turn 1. Russian Order of Battle. Not a lot. Nothing on the back. Okay, so this is the added Finnish Expansion. Looks like. Oh, wow. Weather for expansion map only. movement allowance chart. I'd have to compare. No, this is probably mainly for the expansion map. Nothing there. Okay, and then we get to the counters. Nicely. Well, they are wrapped in something. Here we go. We may not. I'm not going to take them out either. Oh, they feel like they're about to fall out too. So, kind of hard to see, I guess, kind of glaring, but they're standard counters. They're not too thin, but they're not too thick. Yeah, they're kind of falling out, but they're going to have the nubs and going to need to be clipped if you're into that. Oh, we got some SS Panzer cores here. Mountain Division. Maybe these are for the advanced. First turn analysis, variant counters, half sheet. Okay. And then we've got Finnish Expansion and Kursk historical scenario counters here. So it looks like they give you your own counters for Kursk. And yeah, some of them do have, well, that's a conversion there probably. So we got one sheet and one half sheet here. So let's see where we're at here. Oh, we're at 30 minutes. We're not going to do Russia Besieged there. So this, my focus here was the expansion, since that's a new item and most people already have that. It's probably got plenty of open boxes, deluxe edition, so I'm going to end it here. But this is Russia Besieged, the Finnish expansion. And put it on backwards. Hate it when I do that. But you do see here, obviously you can't play this without Russia Besieged Deluxe Edition. From Compass Games, 5, 6, whatever, the large hexes and counters too. So we have a previous version. So, and we did see we had big first turn player's aid. We had Kursk study variant. We saw player aids cards to play the Kursk scenario. We saw replacement order of battles and I guess cards, player aid cards for the main game. We saw new features, advanced rules. Holy smoke! So there's a lot of stuff in here. So I need to open this one up and take a look at it, see what the main game looks like. Because this is a starting point here. It does say there's scenarios. If I was learning this, and there's a vassal mod for this, the vassal mod for this expansion isn't out yet from what I read on BGG, but there is one here. And scenario start lines cards. Okay, so they've got a bunch of scenarios in here. Yeah, range from 2-hour engagements, full-blown campaign. Okay, so definitely want to look at this here soon. So for those of you who ordered this, I looked on the BGG, some people are finally getting this. So that was the Finnish expansion. I don't think I'll do an open box for this one because this has been out for a while. But this looks like a serious investment. Got to think about this. I'm kind of on a Russian campaign kick. I'm playing Battles in the East series from Decision Games. That's pretty good. But then there's a bunch of other Russian ones. I'm listening to books on tape from, what's his name still? Stahel. He covers Initial Barbarossa. He has another book. He has a trilogy. And the second book is on the pocket in the south, Kiev. And I'm actually on the third book that's talking about Operation Typhoon. So looking at this, and I also just picked up a new version, the version 2 of Army Group Center. And I've even been poking around at the computer Panzer campaigns. There's one on 41 Moscow. So yeah, this seems to be a Russian fixation here for me right now. Russian campaign in World War II. So there you go. I'll end it here. I've gone way long enough, 35 minutes. Thanks for listening. Questions, comments, appreciated. Otherwise, looks like some serious good gaming. If I do, when I get back to this or get this on the table, I got some other resources too, Wargame magazines that have some articles. I think one of them by actually the guy, Art. Well, that's my first name. that go into detail comparing this to a Russian campaign. I'll pull that up maybe too. So anyway, I'll end it here. And the dog started barking, telling me it's time to stop. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the next one.